guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a really great video for you today. I've brought quite a few new bits in from Zara, Mango, Abercrombie and ASOS that I can't wait to show you. If you saw my come shopping with me video last week, then you would have seen me looking at some of the clothes in Zara and Mango and Re. So I have a couple of them to show you, and I've got some more stuff that I ordered online. I've also had a bit of a splurge on footwear, which I'll show you at the end. And I've also got some new in trainers that are not Adidas, and I actually think I love them even more than my Sambas and Gazelle, so I can't wait to show you them. Before I start, I do have a PR unboxing for you. I've been approached by a brand called, and I really hope I'm going to pronounce this right, called Ulivary, who specialise in robes, pyjamas, accessories. They've got some beautiful bits on their website, and I do have a discount code for you, which is Fatima30, which means that you'll get 30% off, and I will pop that in the description below. But before I show you, I've got two robes. I've got a long robe and a shorter robe. And when they reached out to me to ask me if I would like to have a look at their website and try a couple of their products, I did a lot of research like I usually do when I don't know a brand, because one thing I've kind of promised myself is that I would never show you something on my channel that I wouldn't genuinely buy myself or wear myself. So I did my usual research, and I loved their bits. I really did. They're a brand that kind of mixes Eastern and Western aesthetics together. They founded by two really inspiring women who work with numerous designers across the globe to kind of bring their vision to life, and they kind of make gowns and clothes for women with real intention. The clothes are just, you'll see what I mean when I show you these, but they're so elegant, and they combine that kind of Eastern and Western side perfectly. I think kind of the elegance of the Eastern side with the modern touch of the Western side. And let me show you. So first of all, they come in this beautiful packed box, and they've got like a Velcro fastening at the back. And I don't know about you, but things like this really matter to me. Kind of attention to detail really matters to me when I kind of get a new garment, and they are packed absolutely beautifully. This would make such a gorgeous present because it's packed so lovely already. And then they've got just a lovely little kind of thank you for our support card, which tells you a little bit more about the brand, kind of the fabrics they use. You have another discount on there and their social, so it's just a really lovely little thank you card. And then it comes all packaged up with a nice ribbon and wrapping paper. So let me unpack this one and show you. So this one is the long one that I've got, and this one is the Kimono crane in grey, and it's just beautiful. It's quite slippery, so. And this, guys, is the gown. Just how beautiful is this? It's just so elegant. I'm going to bring it in closer to show you the design. How gorgeous is this? And then it's got kind of prints of cranes on the back. It's got sit back down. So it's got inside ties so you can fasten it properly, and a belt, a grey belt in the same fabric. And I just think it is so pretty. You'll see when I show you a clip of how it drapes, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, it kind of comes with this lovely attached label that tells you a little bit, tells you what you've purchased. And again, that's just so pretty. It's just done, everything on this seems to be done with intention, which is what I really love about this. And the stitching as well. I think things like that really make a difference to me. And it's stitched gorgeous. There's no loose threads. It's just really well made. Now, when I was looking at the fabric of this, I was quite surprised because it's 100% polyester chamois. Now, I have to admit, I didn't know what the difference between polyester and polyester chamois was, so I did a bit of research, and I think it's just in the way it's weaved. So this gives it that kind of drapey, silky drape or fall that it has. So it's obviously, I'm not going to lie, obviously it's probably not going to be as breathable as you would do if you had silk chamois, but to be honest with you, this really doesn't look or feel cheap at all to me. It just feels really luxurious. It feels really light and airy. I don't know about you, but I like to kind of wear my gowns when I'm getting ready, when I'm doing my hair, when I'm doing my makeup, and I change into my clothes as late as possible because I like to be comfortable at home. So when I'm popping out, that's when I'll change into my clothes. So I'm likely to get makeup on my robes and pajamas all the time. So you can actually machine wash this, so which makes it kind of a lot easier to care for, which in my case, you know, that kind of is going to be essential for me because I'll probably be washing it an awful lot because I'm always getting makeup on it. I would just wear this around the house doing all my normal kind of housey bits. You know, if somebody was to come to the door, I would feel perfectly put together and happy to open the door in this. So the second gown I have is a shorter one, and I have to say this is my favourite, especially because of the colour, because I fell in love with this colour when I had a look at it. And to be honest, like if you're familiar with my channel, you know that I'm a neutrals girl, and one of the key reasons for that is because I like to get the most out of my clothes and I like to be able to mix and match my wardrobe. But when it comes to loungewear, I'm happy to be a little bit more adventurous, and I absolutely fell in love with this colour. How stunning is this colour? It's this beautiful, beautiful green, and then it has these like rose coloured pink rose petals and flowers on it. It just is absolutely beautiful, and you probably can't see, but you've seen the clip. This one comes just kind of above my knees. So beautiful. Again, same fabric, same kind of inside tie and outside tie. Sleeves are really, really lovely, kind of quite wide with this wide kind of cuffing detail that you can see. I think I'm just sold by the colour of this. I think it's just so pretty. This is probably the one that I'm going to pack with me when I'm kind of on holiday, because I can imagine that this would be really nice, light and airy. I mean, it is light and airy, to be honest with you, because the reason that it comes in exactly the same packaging, but the reason that I've got it out is because I've been wearing this, because I just really, really like it. So this would be perfect to take on holiday with you, somewhere warm, where you just want to feel kind of light and airy, walking around, getting ready for, you know, your day out or your evening out. This would be perfect. So yeah, I hope you really liked these gowns. I think they're beautiful, and I think they make such amazing presents. I think, you know, whether it's somebody's birthday or you're treating yourself, or actually, how amazing would this be for like a bridal shower or a hen party? Imagine gifting your bridesmaids this, or even having kind of a luxurious robe while you're getting ready for your wedding day. How beautiful would that actually look in the pictures? Yeah, really, really gorgeous, guys. I will leave the website link below. I will leave the link to the 2 products I've got below, and don't forget that if you do want to purchase anything, use my link Fatima30. That will get you 30% off, and I do believe that's like permanent link you know, they haven't given me an end date. So now I'm going to move into showing you all the new spring bits I've got. So let's start with Zara. Now, as I said, if you watched my video last week when I was in Zara, you would have seen me trying these on, and I will link that video just in case you haven't seen it. But these are the kind of off-white, I would say like they're cropped kick flare jeans, and I was after a pair of, and I actually prefer off-white than white because I think they just look a little bit more expensive than like bright white, and I just think they look better. And I've got a couple of wide leg jeans, and I don't have any that are slightly slimmer, so I thought this was a really nice, just a very easy throw-on outfit. Now I've paired it in the first clip with this, just again, you'll have seen this in the video, in my video last week, but this is just a really simple white basic vest that is just essential for me in my spring and summer wardrobe. They're just so easy to wear on their own as layering pieces under a blazer. So I put them together. Now, to be honest, you know, if I wear a really tight top, I usually tend to like to wear it with wide leg trousers. I kind of almost feel that this is kind of too tight and tight. So if I was wearing this combination, I would probably just like pair it with a slightly oversized blazer to kind of give it a bit of a longer line, especially because I have a really long torso, but I have quite short legs. So I just feel like, you know, I want to kind of lengthen my body. So I usually pair something that's kind of tighter with something that kind of creates the illusion of length as well, just to give my legs or my kind of whole frame a little bit more length. So I've paired it with a blazer, and I popped it on with a pair of heels, like a nice kind of date night or going out with girls for drinks kind of outfit. So yeah, these are really, really nice. Really like these, and these are definitely going to be a keep. I also got a black version of the vest, which again, just very basic. I think these were $7.99. I will link them all below, and I've got these in a size small, and for reference, I'm at 5'4", kind of vary between a size 8 and 10, and these ones are in a size small. Very tight, but you know, that's the way they're supposed to be. So yeah, really handy basic tops. Next, I got this shirt. Now you will know if you've seen my video before that I'm really into yellow. I know it's a colour of the season, but a yellow, and I never thought I would like it so much. Like pink I like on other people, but I just don't for some reason think it suits me. But yellow, I think it looks so lovely. You know, it looks really nice, I think, on my kind of darker skin tone as well. It's just gorgeous. So this shirt has got a white collar and white cuffs, and then it's got this like white with an outline of blue stripes across it. Show you though, if I can focus in, hopefully. It's really bright here, guys, today. It's like really sunny, so I'm hoping this focuses. But yeah, and I do really like it, and I knew it was going to be oversized, but I almost feel like it's too oversized. I mean, this is a size small. I've tried it on with some jeans, which I think it does look really nice, and I think this will look really nice with white trousers, but I feel like to tuck in is what I really bought it for. I mean, it would look really lovely with a, you know, open with a pair of jeans and a vest top underneath. But I still think on my frame it looks too long. It's not even so much, you know, if I had it open, the oversized part of it. It's the fact that it's really quite long on me. It like literally comes way down my leg past my bum. So yeah, I'm not sure about this. I think I might return it, because even when I kind of tuck this in, it is, because there's so much fabric, it is quite bulky. So I think it's a gorgeous shirt, but I'm just not sure I'm going to reach for it. And I've got to the point that I just want to buy things and keep things that I know that I'm going to get my wear out of. And if I'm not sure about anything, then I feel like I should probably return it. What do you think? Do you think I should return it? I'm unsure about this one. This is a maybe, so I'll put this in the maybe pile. Right, Now I'm going to move on to Mango. Let me just grab all those. There's such a mess here. I'm so glad you can't see this side of where I've got my clothes. Right, let me grab that. So these jeans you might have seen a couple of weeks ago when I did my what I wore in a week video. And I just got them in new that day, and I did show you because I wore them out for a Saturday night out. But I wanted to show you them again properly because I love these. These are really wide leg jeans. They were very long, I have to say, and I did get them taken up. And I also, and this might be just me, not you guys, but I also have them taken in on the waist because these, I bought them in a small, and I bought them in a size 8 and I bought them in a size 10 as well, so a 36 and a 38. 36 fit me fine around the waist, but it felt like it was pulling around my crotch area, which I just didn't like, and it wasn't that comfortable. These were huge on the waist, but they fit me better around my hip area, so I really wanted to keep these. I think they were $35.99, so I got them taken up. I almost wish I got them taken up a little bit more because I wanted to wear them with heels, but I still feel like they're a little bit too long, but you know, no problem, I will wear them. And then I just had them taken in at the waist, and I really love them. I just think it's so nice to have a pair of jeans that are not blue or white, because that's what I reach for most of the time. And to have this kind of really lovely kind of sand colour, and this is when it's really important to dress for your body shape, because like I said, with the cream jeans, because they're kind of quite narrow and I have shorter legs, I just feel like they kind of don't lengthen my legs really. And with the sometimes if I'm not careful, and depending on what I wear with them, they can make them look shorter. With the wide leg jeans, I just feel my legs look a lot longer, and I just feel like they're more flattering on me than slimmer leg jeans. So yeah, really love these. I think I've paired them in the first clip with this tweed kind of waistcoat jacket. Now, I had really high hopes for this. Let me first show you the material. So it's gorgeous. It's got like these tweed covered buttons, and then it's this really lovely fabric, and it is fully lined, but I don't love it like I thought I would. And I've seen this on so many people, like on Instagram, and I thought it looked gorgeous, and it is $29.99, and I got this in a size small. First of all, I think it is actually really boxy for a size small. I don't think it sits right, and I kind of couldn't think why that would be. And I think it might be because I think the fabric is just so flimsy. Like for something that's tweed, I would expect there to be a bit of weight to it, or to be a little bit thicker, and the material is so thin that it almost looks like, feels like, and hangs, in my opinion, like it's not the best quality. I mean, it might just be me and my body, but I just don't like it on me, and I just don't think, I mean, I've got other tweed kind of cardigans or jackets that I like much more than this, because I think that they're a little bit more weighty and they sit really nice, and I'm just not impressed with this. So I'm going to send this back, unfortunately, which it's a real shame because I had really high hopes of this, because this is the sort of thing I could style up in so many ways, you know, whether it's kind of a wide pair of trousers or whether it's jeans. I think this just, or even with a pair of kind of Bermuda shorts, this would just look so elegant, but just don't like the material, to be honest. So, sorry guys, there was somebody at the door, so I'm back now. So yeah, this, as I think I was saying, that this one's going back, and then I also paired the same jeans with this black waistcoat. Now, this is just like a high neck. Again, it's kind of cloth covered buttons. I really hope this is focusing. Can you see that? This is part of a suit cord, although I didn't get the trousers. It doesn't have any kind of tie at the back, but it's a high neck, and then it's kind of just, the buttons stop before it gets to the bottom, so it's got that kind of slightly open bit at the bottom. Really like this. The reason I wanted to get this is because I bought a white version from Kokai last year, and I got so much wear out of it, so I was looking for a black version. And this is lovely. It is a little bit more expensive because I think it's in tencel, which is a really lovely material and very breathable as well. So this was $49.99, but it feels lovely. It's really comfortable. It's really well made, and I think I'd get a lot of wear out of it. The only thing I wish about this was that it was a little bit longer. Like my white one from Kookeye falls a little bit longer on my body, and I prefer the way that ends, whereas this kind of ends a little bit more mid-hip, which is fine. It's not really short, and it will definitely do the job. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say about this. I think, yeah, I do like this. I think it'll be really versatile, whether that's, with a kind of wear it myself as a co-ord with a black pair of trousers, or over a white pair of trousers, over most colour trousers. It's obviously, it's black, it's going to go with nearly everything. It looks just really nice as a kind of date night, simple jeans and nice top outfit. This is staying, and I got this in a size small as well, which I was quite surprised, because usually with things like a little bit more fitted, the size small usually pulls a little bit around my chest area. However, this fits really well. I think in the clips you'll see that I haven't taken this tag off, because I also had another one that I ordered from ASOS, but I sent that back straight away because I didn't like it at all. So there's no point even showing you that. So yeah, this one's going to stay, and the tags will be removed. And then my final bit from Mango is, and this might be one of my favourite purchases from Mango that I bought, is this gorgeous dress. Guys, how lovely is this? This is like this, I don't know if this is coming across, but it's this very light butter yellow colour, and then it has these kind of thick, almost ribbed knitted material at the top, and then it just goes into this beautiful pleated skirt. Now this, because I'm 5'4", so this on me is quite maxi, which is exactly how I wanted it, and I just think you could dress it up or down, kind of put it on with a pair of flats for daytime, on holiday, kind of in the evening. And if you want to dress it up, then you can put it on a pair of kind of heels, white heels, nice handbag, some lovely gold jewellery, and I think this was going to look beautiful. So I'm definitely going to keep this. This was in a size small. No, I'm lying. I got this in a size medium, and I think it fits fine on me. It's kind of clingy in the right places. So when you see in the clip when I tried it on, that will help you decide if you're a similar size to me, if you want it more tighter than it fits on me, or you're kind of like the way that it fits on me. But yeah, this is a medium, and again, it was probably a little bit more expensive. I think this was $89.99. I will obviously link everything below with prices, but yeah, I love this. I think it's just so nice. I think it's going to be such a lovely, versatile dress to have over summer, whether it's kind of a garden party, a christening. I think you might even be able to get away with wearing this to a wedding, because it's not like white or cream. It's a butter yellow colour. Really, really nice. Right, let's move on to Abercrombie, because I've just got a couple of bits from Abercrombie. So my first thing from Abercrombie is this pair of wide leg jeans, in high-waisted wide leg jeans, and these are called the wide leg high rise, and I got them in a size 27. Now I got them in a size 27 long purely because the regular length, which is what I would usually go for with Abercrombie, was just consistently sold out. And because these have a raw hem, I just thought, well, I'll just go for the long and I'll just cut them. And you will have seen from a lot of the clips where I'm wearing blue jeans, these are the ones I'm wearing, and they are so comfortable. They're just so comfortable. I love the way they fit on my hips. I think 27 is perfect sizing for me. I always feel that 28 feels a little bit big, but 27 is just perfect. Love the colour of them as well. For me, this is the perfect colour for summer. It's not too dark. It's not that kind of really bleached colour. It's just a really lovely colour, I think, for summer. So yeah, really like these. And then I've paired them with, and again, I have a yellow version of this top, so you will have seen it. If this is the one with a really wide kind of square neck. I love these tops. They're so versatile. It's got a bit of ruching at each side, so it's very, very flattering. I just think they're perfect tops. They're like, I've worn them daytime. I wear them a lot in the evening as well. I mean, they look gorgeous just with a pair of jeans. They look really nice. I wore my butter yellow one the other day with a pair of kind of white wide leg trousers, and it just looked so nice, so summery, so stylish, a little bit sexy. It was just perfect. I just really like this. So I got this one in a size small. I think this was $27.99, but I did get them when Abercrombie has their discounts. So I'm not sure that they've got the discount at the moment, but I will link these in the description below. And then finally, I got a couple of dresses from ASOS. Now the first one is this one I'm wearing, and I did a short with this where I kind of styled it up with some summer accessories, a hat, sunglasses, a basket bag. It's just perfect, guys. Look at this. It's just, I know you can't really see it properly, but it's got like a square neck, these really kind of flattering neckline, and then it's got this drop waist, and then it just floats into this really lovely, comfortable, airy skirt. And they're only £28, and it's a mix of linen and cotton, so perfect for those hot summer days. Absolutely love this. And it's got kind of is it called smocking at the back? I think that's what it's called, but you know what I mean, like elasticy, stretchy material. So it kind of is great because it fits to your body. I got this in a size small, and it fits really well, and it's one of those dresses in summertime that I'm just going to throw on when I'm not sure what to wear. I just want to look, you know, nice and put together. And the way when I styled it up with a hat and sunglasses, I honestly do not think this would look out of place in the south of France. I think it just makes such a lovely, chic but simple outfit. So yeah, I would say though that when I went to buy this, and they have other colours as well, which I'll show you another colour I bought as well, they did say that it's out of stock on both the colours, and I put a notification on and it kept coming back. So I will link them, and if it says out of stock and you really want it, do put a notification on, because that's how I got both of these dresses. Neither were in stock. So like I said, I liked it so much. I also got it in the oatmeal colour. So nice. I mean, it's just such a perfect dress. It's such a perfect summer dress. It's so flattering. And this is what I mean by the back as well. So it's really adaptable to your size. I'm sure it's just a size small. Let me just double check. Yeah, so it's a UK size 8. So, and it fits me perfectly, and I'm quite curvy. So this is, you know, and I do have, and I have got a chest. So this doesn't kind of pull at all. It fits perfectly well. There's a little bit of room. I think because it's got the elastic at the back, it's really adaptable. But yeah, love this as well. So they were all my clothes pieces that I've got. Let me show you my footwear. So you will have probably seen these in the what I wore video as well, when I wore them with my sand coloured jeans. How lovely are these, guys? These are from Zara. They're like this real suede in this gorgeous kind of light brown beigey colour, which I think makes them perfect for spring and summer. And then they have a little bit of a block heel. And the reason I wanted to get a block heel was because I booked my holiday to the south of France in June, and when you want, I usually wear flats on holiday. I don't tend to wear heels a lot, but if you're going out in the evening and you have an outfit that requires a little bit of a heel, I find with the cobbled streets in Europe, even like a little kitten heel gets stuck in between the kind of cobbles on the street. And I thought this would be perfect because number one, it's really comfortable because it's got a kind of a chunkier heel and it's not going to get in between those bits in the cobble. And I thought this would be just perfect if I needed a bit of height to my outfit. So love these. Then I got these from Mango. Now I have these in the tan colour and I've worn them to death. And then they came out in this kind of white, slightly off-white colour, and I love them. I know I'm going to get so much wear out of them. You know, they have got a heel, but they're not that high. They're really, really comfortable. I think they feel like they've got like some padding inside, and I love this kind of pointed toe with the open toe. I just feel that this kind of elongates your leg even more. Love these, just will get so much wear out of them. My tan ones, they still actually sell them, and they are starting, because I've worn them so much, they are starting, so the colour's starting to come off. So I may actually get them in the same colour as well, because I know how much I use them. They just look lovely with everything. Jeans, trousers, dresses, skirts, they're just an all-round summer shoe, really nice. Then I picked up these sliders from M&S. So, and I just thought they're perfect holiday sliders, nothing major, just a really nice tan kind of canvas with a tan piping around the edge. And these were only, obviously they're vegan, so they're obviously not real leather. They were $22.50, so a bargain. And I thought, when I'm on holiday during the day, if I want a kind of extra pair of flat sliders, or even in the evening, I think these look lovely, and they go so well with so many of my clothes in my wardrobe, so perfect. And then my final thing is the new pair of trainers I bought, the Onitsuka Tiger. So let me show you these. I just think they're beautiful. How gorgeous are these? Like, look at the design. I just think they're still like very flat, and they're still quite dainty trainers. I just love them. I think the design is just stunning. I haven't worn them. I only got them a couple of days ago, so I haven't worn them out, but they look really comfortable. They feel really comfortable. So they're called the Mexico 66, and this colour is the Birch / Peacoat. I'm a usual size 4, but in trainers I try to kind of, sometimes I go up a half a size if they do half a size. So I got them in a UK 4.5, so that's a US 7 or a Europe 38, I believe. But anyway, yes, UK 4.5, and they fit really well, because I figured that if I ever wanted to wear like little socks under them or something, then, you know, I wanted them to be comfortable. But I love them. You will see me styling these up a lot. I just think they're gorgeous. Now, I looked at a couple of websites and they've been sold out, so I actually went on the actual Onitsuka website, and they had loads of sizes available when I looked. So I just think, yeah, really pleased with them. Let me give you a closer look. How nice is that? And I love the colour as well. It's like this navy and cream colour, which is going to go so well with a lot of my outfits in my wardrobe. Yeah, really like these. Can't wait to style these up. So that's everything I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you want to purchase anything from Ulivary, then use my discount code Fatima30. I hope you enjoyed all the other clothes and bits I picked up as well. If you did, it would be great if you could give me a thumbs up. And if you are new here, then please do subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content. I would love to have you back. I've got so many great things coming up this spring and summer. I can't wait to show you guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you in my next video. Take care, bye.